I hate packs like these. Not really too sure what to take. Best blue card is probably Scab Goliath, but that puts you heavily into the mill archetype. We could instantly go Burning Vengeance and try to force that deck. Again, once again, like that requires a bunch of payoff, and that means we would also have to pass the Scab Goliath. Creeping Corrosion I've had in 2 decks recently. One was good, one was not so much. The one that was not so much was because we lacked the payoff cards. We had all the enablers, and Creeping Corrosion was quite good, but it was a deck that basically just lost to like Flyers or a bunch of evasion. The other one was just fantastic. Black cards, I'm going to highlight this guy right now. Actually, Villagers is maybe okay, but there's no other black cards. This guy's quite aggressive. White cards would maybe just take him, but that seems very unimpressive. I mean, I could maybe try to go for the black-red aggressive strategy. I'm looking for a bunch of inspiration here. I mean, he's maybe a better card, but I'd rather go in this archetype. So we're going to try that. That's very upsetting, really. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take him. No rare to be passed to us. There's a Victim of Night, so I'm going to just stamp that up. Stay black. If we could maybe cut out a lot of black. There's nothing in our pack. There's only a Village Cannibals here. He seems to go later than... Well, he seems to go quite late. I reckon he's a mid-pick card. The white-black Humans deck doesn't seem to actually exist. If you get all the cards, then yeah, it is there, but it's probably not worthwhile. Not too sure what he took. Hopefully not a black card. And even if he did, he knows that someone's taking the Victim of the Night soon. I'm not sure if I'm overvaluing this. It seems to come around late sometimes. We had the one draft where it lapped all the way in pack 1, which is very shocking as we did not get to fully move into black. Stitch Trick is only blue. There's a Bonds of Faith for white, so if we had picked the white card, we'd continue on with the bonds, but someone's going to get fair pick one of this even later. There's no reason for it. We should shift off of this right now, though. Excellent. We're going to take another Victim. If we went white, we'd have gone Kafir, Bonds, Mausoleum Guard, which kind of seems weird because, like, in the first pack, I would maybe consider taking Mausoleum Guard if that was in it, and then you take the Bonds, and then you take the third pick. Okay, free drop like the Elder Kafir art, but there's passing any more. Like, there's no point of us passing this. We're not too sure what else we would play. Maybe Claustrophobia. So I'm going to go for the Victim of the Night. One thing that I should mention for oh well, I'm definitely taking Spider Spawning here. That's okay. That's fine. Well, actually, sorry. That's okay. That's quite good, but it's expensive. That's expensive, but it takes a while to work out. I don't think we want to be white now, having passed all that. But Spider Spawning gives us a lot of reach options. I don't know. I usually play, like, everyone usually plays that in blue, which means they normally splash the swamp. It'll be nice to not have to splash it for once. And even if we splash the green for this, I'd be quite happy. I mean, like, our picks so far have been good. Like, if we've gone first pick Victim, second pick Victim, then Interloper, that's more than reasonable. Maybe hoping to pick up some more aggressive cards. You see what happens. Like another Vampire Interloper. Rakashir would actually be quite cool there, because Vampire Interloper into Rakashir. But if this is a common, I'd have no problems taking this. Given that it's black and we don't know what color we are yet, like, we'll play some form of green. I'd rather stay open, hopefully get past a rare in the next pack. This pack I'm not too sure about. Like, we could maybe take Bump and be that deck. I've heard people say it's good. I've not seen it be good yet for me. But Spider Grasp is a fine trick too, but we're going to try be archetypal, see what happens. This is an interesting pack with a Think Twice and some other ones. If we do end up black-green, we don't really want this guy. He's bad for the deck. Not black-green, black-blue. Splash green for this. Think Twice is good in that, but you need more neighbours. We're kind of a bit late. I guess I'll take the Think Twice. That'll probably get played more than the other one. And Forbidden Alchemy I'm going to pick now. There's another enabler. Flashback is our color too. I almost took the Dream Twist over the Think Twice. That I'm quite sure is 100% wrong, maybe 90% wrong. If we don't get other cards, we probably would not play the Dream Twist. Even if we get enough blue, we might not play the Dream Twist. If we are blue at all, we're definitely playing this. And looks like we may be blue. Oh, I almost double clicked there. Almost took a Brave Bramble by mistake, which I don't think we will do. This seems like it's going to get splashed. Or maybe not the aggressive deck, so the bump seems like it's a bit of a wasted card now. I can't remember what else was in the pack, but I wish I took it. Between the two counters, I guess I'm going to take Lost in the Mist. Village Cannibals. Kind of mentioned this a bit before. This is good against a mill deck, I guess. Don't even know over a mill deck. We're definitely a black deck. I've explained why I like this guy. Not main deck usually, but I've explained it. So, in previous drafts. I'm not going to explain it again this time, even if you've not seen them. I'm just going to say, look at those drafts. As annoying as that may be. Oh, I'll take this like poor enabler. Memory's Journey, I'll take. Graveyard Shuffle, definitely not going to play that. Need to read this again. There we go. On color flashback, I guess. For Memory's Journey. Wish we had taken a Creeping Corrosion, or had a Creeping Corrosion. Then again, it's double green. I probably don't want any double green cards. I'm going to hide this Bump of the Night as well. If I had flashback on the same color, I'd maybe play it. But. So the deck doesn't look that good right now. The best cards are definitely the removal and the spider spawning. So we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards, but don't really want to play Lost in the Mist or Memory's Journey unless we cement ourselves in that archetype. If you give me a moment, I'm going to check something. Okay, my case is worth around 4 tickets for, well, 3 tickets actually for buying, 4 tickets for selling. I don't think that's going to be worth it for me. I'm going to take the other Victim of Night. I'm quite happy with that. Then again, 3 tickets, that's basically a booster. Is this worth a booster's worth of cards? I reckon our deck is like fine right now. It can get there. I've actually noticed that there's also a Silent Departure, which I think may be better for us. We've got a bunch of victims already. I'm going to highlight that. Kind of annoying to pass this. I would have taken this first pick. If we had had that white deck, we had Bonds, Elder Carheart, Moslin Guard, and then end up with Macias. Happily it's going in the other direction. But yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the Silent Departure. I'm going to take the Armor Scab now, for enabling, for spider spawning. If I did not, I would take the Claustrophobia, which is basically removal 2. 1, 2, 3. My favorite archetype in all draft formats. Maybe it is arguably not all draft formats, but or maybe it's argued to be not an archetype. But I like black red, kill all your guys. 9 removal spells, 8 removal spells, or so many removal cards that almost all your creatures will die. I love that. I don't know if I could do that with blue. Like that's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards I would have. I took this over the Victim of the Night, by the way, because it's also got flashback. It's cheaper, gives me more blue cards, maybe gives us less people in blue. But we need a couple more enablers, and I'm not too sure how this deck will work out. But we're going to try to. I've watched a couple of these like archetypal Colony Woods videos recently. That might be playing on my mind, but in a vacuum, I maybe take the Claustrophobia or the Geist. But we're trying to be a bit more clever than we usually are, so let's see what happens. Oh, thank God. I was looking at this pack thinking it was maybe just, once again, uninspiring, or a bunch of different colours like black, well, green, red. Even those cards are kind of bad. All the red cards are bad. There's only 2 good green cards, Orchid Spirit and this guy. This is fine, and I was looking at the blue and thinking, I don't want to play another Rotting Fen Snake, not at this point. Very happy to take Mono on Hallow. It also has flashback too, by the way. Alright, okay. Oh wow, I almost just instantly slammed this down, thinking, yes, we're in those colours, but we're not. It also helps us mill cards, but it's a bit expensive. We're not splashing for the red, for the Bump in the Night. So I'm going to take this guy, who's very good at blocking and is arguably a win condition. Just another guy, don't need to think twice right now. Sensory Deprivation is also kind of removal, but with where we've said just now that we're going to avoid that awkward blue black version of the red black kill all your guys deck. So Hoth Occultist is the enabler. Stitch Drake is a better card. We have 1, 2, maybe 3 played. I don't want to play this, I'll say that much. I'm gonna hide it actually. 1, 2 cards to enable us. I'm gonna take the Stitch Drake. I think it's a safer pick for me. I don't think I'm quite going to get there with the mill deck. I mean, we're halfway through just now. That said, we just got the Lab Maniac, which I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if that's my sort of card. Forbidden Alchemy I like too, but I don't think I want to have 2 of them. I would maybe want 2 if I had a Lab Maniac, but yeah, Dwelver as well. Actually, if you let's sort this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 9. And I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely 7. Then Delver is actually a consideration here. Delver is actually a consideration. I'm going to take the Delver Secrets. Hopefully something comes back around. This is actually a good pack for that as well. I mean, excuse me while I highlight this. We could have had 4 of that. And Dwelver, that might have been a hard pick. I wish I had more time. Maybe if I wasn't recording, or if I did a backwards recording. I think I may go back to record the games that we play. I seem to have more insight there. But whilst drafting is easier to explain my justifications at the time, or maybe realize my mistakes afterwards. The Dwelver versus I don't want the second Alchemy yet. Certainly not. I don't think the Lab Maniac is worth it at that point. Dwelver, with the amount of instants and sorceries I have there and then, is definitely considerable. So I end up taking him. If the Lab Maniac comes back, fine. If the Forbidden Alchemy comes back, I'm probably not still going to take it unless there's nothing else in the pack. It also had a Gnaw to the Bone, which is good for the blue-green version of that deck. And it's interesting to give them that option or that choice because they can only get one of those cards. I'm going to highlight this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe Corpse Lunge. How many? I have 8 creatures. 1, 2. This guy has 0 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to take the Corpse Lunge. I don't think I'm going to have enough in my graveyard. My potential prospect. Maybe it is. Maybe I am overvaluing it. Maybe people are undervaluing it. I wish I took the 5-foot delusions now, but no biggie. Can I take a mask? Put it on a guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't think I'm going to put a mask on anybody. I don't want to play these cards either. I'm going to take the Crossway Vampires. It's an aggressive card that I don't want other people having. Attacks each turn, Reefer guys. I don't think I'll play this, but I'll take it. Don't do this, just in case it comes back. It does not. Lab Maniac and what's it called? Both did not lap. That's fine, I guess. Need to hide some cards here. Rhino Skeleton goes to possession. I need 3 more creatures for Spire Spawning, I guess. Forget the creatures, let's take the rare. It's in our colours actually. I'm going to say to everybody right now that we've done 2 drafts since we recorded our last one. One of the drafts had an error in recording. I sized the screen wrong, did all the commentary for it, but you can't see in the cards. We went out in the second round there to some slightly inefficient play for me and some slightly, my opponent got so lucky, he's so lucky, how do you win, he's so bad, that sort of stuff. The other draft we played against a really good mono white deck with some splash blue cards. He had double Divine Reckoning and he had some really large unruly mobs. We drafted a version of the blue green deck. We could mill a lot, and we had a Gnaw to the Bone, a double Gnaw to the Bone, which gained us nigh infinite life. not really many ways to win and not many ways to deal with evasion creatures. We did not get the payoff of getting the spider spawning, guys. But so we went down a couple of drafts. This was my last free one with packs. I would start having to go into tickets. Liliana is going to confirm that I will continue to do this for a while. And she's removable and she's a good card. Quite happy. Keswick Wolf Run is not it's not worth that many tickets. If we're taking the Lab Mana at this point, I'd definitely take the Alchemy. But we may still get there with Delver actually. Like if I take I have a lot of instants and sorceries. I would definitely take that. I'm also going to take the Moan in this pack. It fits better in my slot here. I'm going to hide the Fence Knight. That actually reduces our creature count, our actual creatures. We're down to 8. So it makes cards like Spider Spawning actually not so good. It may get to the point where we maybe don't play it. But if you spawn like 3 spiders, it's still very good. I'm going to take... Oh my god. There's another Delver. I need to actually count now. Otherwise I was about to take the Dead Weight. There's also a Sensory Deprivation, which is the same sort of thing. Type sort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may not play this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. I could be the aggressive deck. It's actually still a possibility and not play the Spider Spawning. Will Delver come back round and roll the Dead Weight? Or the Sensory Deprivation? If I take him, will this lap? Will this lap? I'm going to go with 2 Delvers. Gives me more chance of hitting one on turn 1. And if any of these cards slap, I guess I'm happy to take them. Disciple as well is kind of okay. Armored Scab. Wrong colours. There's my Rakish here. I could have had, if I was black-red, I would take him now. I'll have a Crossway Vampire too. Desperate Ravings is wrong colour. If this is a real-life draft, maybe take that because it's foil. Although at our actual store, we redraft our rares and our foils, keeping it honest so that people don't rare draft for the sake of it. Making sure that they play their Lilianas if they're planning on doing so, well, that they have to. Although it kind of sucks to take open one and then pass it on, but in theory, it means that you don't actually own your cards until that pack. I'm going to take the Armor Scab. Know some cards. It's a guy. Deadweight or Makeshift Mauler. 1, 2, 3, 10 creatures. This is technically more creatures. I think I want to do Deadweight. I don't want to remove too many. Even though this is another creature for Spyro spawning, I don't want to actually take it because he's going to remove another guy. Pick here is Banshee or Dissipate. I have no double blue cards except for Lost in this, and I have quite a lot of double black. I have actually the Banshee is the card here. I'll just highlight him just now. He is actually very difficult to play to get Morbid active. I like him better in red black for that. In the last, I took him in a draft not long ago where I was red black. I didn't have that much removal though. I actually have much less than this, obviously because I've got 4 Victim in the night. But I get the feeling that I'm going to get to enable him, especially if seen as my turn 4 is probably going to be moaned on Unhallowed, and 2/2s don't tend to survive very long. Well, quite happy to take Claustrophobia here, or maybe the Digraph Ghoul. Claustrophobia means that I have to play another. It's another removal card, but well, I'm gonna hide Memory's Journey. Hide the cards that I don't think they'll play. I'm gonna hide Lost in the Mist. I'm at 23 cards already here. I'm going to take another 1-drop. I mean, like, if I can get quite aggressive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and some Spider Spawnings. I'm gonna highlight him. I mean, I think I can kill everything except for maybe a werewolf. That actually might be a good call, just because of other werewolves and such. No, we're making a deck. I'm confident in making a deck. Don't want any of these cards. I think I take the Prey Upon just so my guys don't die. Because black could side it in against certain decks depending on. Again, I'm not going to play any of these cards. Take the Boneyard Worm. The Kinder Catch is more of a problem, but I've got so many ways to kill things. once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 roll drops. We're going to take the rats. Rats foiled. This card I think is better than this card, but for sideboarding options and other things that we need, I'm picking them up. So we did not wheel the dead weight or the other card that we wanted that wasn't Delver, sensory deprivation I think. How many flashback cards do I have? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take the Green Weevil. I'll happily take this Disciple here. I think I'm quite happy with this. The Liliana has made me quite happy too. It's not often that I don't take many rares. I will take 1 rare every time that there's a Liliana. Okay, let's get all these cards down. I don't think we're playing the Ghoul Collar spells. I'm gonna play both the Delvers though. This seems like the best deck that Delver's ever been in. Add Spider Spawning right now before we take it out. Alchemy, get rid of Curse, I don't think we need that. Liliana is a spell. Armor Scab, Stitch Drake. Memory's Journey, I don't think we'll play yet. Think twice, and we're going to make many victims of the night here. I'm not going to play Mana Skeleton, he's to be sided in against certain decks. We've got Disciple, he can enable Morbid with a Walker Banshee. Definitely playing Silent Departure and Deadweight. Probably not going to play the Typhoid Rats main deck. And we have too many cards. This was not unfathomable. I think we may get rid of one of the armored scabs. I mean, we're not really that deck, the mill deck. We have cards that we want milled for Stitch Drake and Spire Spawning, but we don't even need to play Spire Spawning. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys. It is a later card. I've got no fixing. I don't think I'm going to play him. It's going to get there with like Interlopers and Delver and Stitch Drake. It also means I'm not as concerned about my graveyard. I'm having guys in it. I don't mind having other cards in it. Moan is technically sorceries. Like I normally put Moan up here in the creature slot to look at for curve purposes, but because I've got Delver, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 9 cards. I reckon that's just about enough. Wish it was 10. Or wish it was as much as possible. I don't think I've played any of those other cards. I mean, Memory's Journey, certainly not. Lost in the Mist. A little bit subject to technically go in this slot up here. I think this looks quite good. I'm going to kill absolutely everything and get there with Interlopers. This deck is not very good against Curse of Deathhold. But maybe he'll get there too. Let's add some land and see what happens. I'm guessing it's going to say 11-6, and I think I might do 11-7 because I've got 2 Delvers. Wow, 12-5. Oh, I have 9 blue cards. Sorry, 8 blue cards and 15 black. So that's doubled straight off, and I have lots of double black. I think I can maybe go. Oh, not that way. 6-11. I would like to play Delver turn 1. It also gives him the most chances of flipping like because on turn one he's out for longer. But not getting my double black may seem difficult. So we're gonna go 6-11, I think. I reckon not enough people are brave enough to do 6-11 because like you screw one's almost got double the amount of the other. We definitely have so much double black in this, and if we don't, like every blue card is single blue except for Stitch Drake, and he's not really an early play. Okay, we'll go for this and see how it works out. We've got some good sideboard cards. Fin Snake, Rats, Skeletons against big other decks. Armor Scab can come in and get to hold the fort as well. I think we just got so many good cards. Quite happy. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining us for the draft.